All right, hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Smith, and this video is entitled A Very Obvious and Simple Proof that Dark Matter is not only wrong, but is deliberately fraudulent. Not only is it not good science, it's not even an attempt to be good science. It is a deliberate fraud. And they know it's a deliberate fraud, and especially the atheists keep promoting it anyway. It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't solve any problem. First is the first problem with it. Secondly, there is no rotation curve problem anyway. I've actually done this before where I actually made a small model of a galaxy and found that when you distribute objects in a disk, they orbit at exactly the same way that they're observed to orbit in the real universe. You don't need a sphere of dark matter. But the more important problem, the obvious problem, is that a non interacting gravitational particle that does not interact by the other three forces of the universe would automatically collapse into a microscopic black hole, and then it would evaporate by Hawking radiation into gamma rays immediately thereafter, and then it wouldn't exist anymore. All right. We already know that. That's how black holes form, is when the other three fundamental forces fail and gravity takes over and an object collapses into a black hole. So if you had a particle that did not interact by the three fundamental forces other than gravity, the only thing that would control it is gravity, and it would collapse into a black hole. But we know that's not happening because they just proved, for example, that micro black holes can't exist in the universe because they would destroy the entire universe. So dark matter not only does not exist, but they know it doesn't exist. And they keep forcing you to learn it because they're atheists and they want you to learn dark matter instead of learning the truth. By the way, atheists, Stephen Hawking had an awful lot of theories. And in fact, I still have some of his books, but he had an awful lot of theories. And it's now known that every last one of his theories has been proven wrong, except Hawking radiation. Every last one of them, especially the ones about black holes and about the origin of the universe. A gentleman named Gerhard de Hoof proved him wrong in the early 2000s on every last one of his theories except Hawking radiation. And Hawking radiation has now been confirmed in laboratory experiments using some clever modeling. So it does happen in the universe. But the rest of Stephen Hawking's theories have all been totally debunked by one gentleman named Gerhard de Hoof. His last name is spelled T apostrophe Hooft. I believe he's German born. And they even named an asteroid after him and gave him a prize. He should have won the Nobel Prize. But anyway, the fact that Hawking radiation exists and the fact that black holes can exist at any size, they just don't exist below stellar mass, proves that dark matter particles do not exist. It is a complete deliberate fraud. And I just wrote that on MSN in response to one of their fraudulent claims. And because I was disagreeing with the other guy that has a PhD in physics, they deleted my post and said that my post didn't meet their guidelines when I just offered a different view and proved that dark matter not only doesn't exist, but that it's deliberate fraud. Microsoft just deleted my post about 5 minutes ago. Because if you don't agree with Microsoft's view, which is atheism, then they automatically delete anything you say. Well, guess what? Bill Gates and whoever the current CEO of Microsoft is, I don't even keep up with them anymore. But whoever you are, you're going to bust hell wide open for being a deliberate lying fraud and an atheist.